Have you ever stood at the edge of something life-changing? Fear whispered, "What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you're not good enough?" Most people aren't really living. They're just surviving, tiptoeing through life, hoping to avoid pain, criticism, and failure. But here's the truth. God didn't create you to play it safe. He created you to walk by faith, to live boldly, and to shake the world with His light in you. 2 Timothy 1:27 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind." Fear is not your inheritance. Faith is. The fearless life doesn't mean fear disappears. It means fear no longer controls your decisions. Think of Peter in the storm. Jesus calls out, "Come." Peter doesn't wait for the waves to calm or for a life jacket. Steps out of the boat, into uncertainty with only one thing: trust in the voice that called him. And that's what God is asking you to do. Step out. Maybe your boat is comfort. That job you've outgrown, the relationship you know is holding you back. The dream God gave you, but you're too scared to chase. Comfort will keep you stuck, but faith will set you free. Fear always plays the what-if game. What if you fail? What if they say no? What if it all goes wrong? But faith flips the script. What if it works? What if you fly? What if the step of obedience changes everything? You see, fear magnifies problems. Faith magnifies God. Colossians 3:2 says, "Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things." What you focus on grows. Like a magnifying glass, the more you stare at your fear, the bigger it becomes. But when you shift your gaze, you start focusing on God's faithfulness, His promises, His track record, or confidence starts to rise. Yes. And do not forget this. Faith does not mean you won't face the fire. It means God will be in the fire with you. Remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? They refused to bow. The furnace was turned up 7 times hotter. But they stood in faith, and God stood with them. The king looked into the fire and said, "Didn't we throw in 3 men? But I see 4 and 1 looks like the Son of God." You might be walking through your own fire rejection, loss, betrayal, depression. But if you're walking by faith, you're not walking alone. There's another in the fire with you. Where God is, fear has to flee. No. Hebrews 11 isn't a chapter about perfect people. It's about people who moved, people who acted. Noah built the ark before there was a cloud in the sky. Abraham packed up and left without a destination. Rahab risked her life to hide the spies before she saw the victory. Faith always requires action. Even small steps in the right direction are powerful in God's hands. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the next step. So what's God calling you to do? Start the business. Write the book. Make the call. Forgive. Let go. Begin again. The world needs your courage, your obedience, your voice. Stop waiting for fear to vanish. It probably won't. Move anyway. Speak anyway. But walk anyway. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's trusting God more than your feelings. You weren't created to shrink back. You were created to stand tall, to rise, to lead, to love, and to live fully fearlessly by faith. So if this message stirred your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, declare it, and live it. Because when you choose faith over fear, you give others permission to do the same. This is your moment. Don't wait. Don't look back. Live boldly. Live freely. Live the fearless life.